Hello and welcome to another edition of the Part-Time Preppers. Today we're doing a video that I've been meaning to do probably since midsummer. A little review and shoot of the Bodyguard, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. I've obtained this, well actually I put it on layaway in February 2014 and we picked it up April. I did shop around for a carry gun. I looked at some 32s, a Caltech 32. I ended up getting this. Now, here, I'll safety check it for you. Magazine, 6-shot magazine, and it has a little extension here, which is nice. And it is empty. I don't know if you can see this. The chamber's empty there. Double check for myself. Okay, now, price at the time. I look back on it and think it was a little high. It was $360, and then, you know, plus tax and everything else that goes with that. They do have a newer model, Smith & Wesson, without the laser. Now, I have not really researched it much. I knew they're a little cheaper. I think they're like $289 I've seen. The laser, it's neither here nor there with me. I mean, I've shot it a few times with the laser on near dusk. It doesn't improve my accuracy, I don't think so. At the time, it didn't matter to me one way or another. It was kind of an added feature. I mean, it works well so far. But, you know, I'm not, I didn't buy it because of the laser. Let's just say that. Okay, we're going to go over some pros and cons. First, the holster. DeSantis holster that's made specifically for the Bodyguard. Fits in there very nicely. If you're wearing this with some like slightly tight jeans maybe, if you go to pull this, you will probably just pull the gun out, I found out. If you're wearing it with some shorts, baggy shorts, cargo pants, gym shorts I've worn this holster with, you're probably going to have to manipulate it, like so, to get it out of your pocket, unless you want to pull the whole holster out, because the whole holster will come out. But again, it fits in there snugly and nicely. I have no problems with this. You've seen this in other videos. It comes with a little pouch, extra clip. Now this is a flat plate. I do keep this loaded. I only put 5 rounds in this clip. Keep it by the bedside, and then I switch them out. I'll keep 6 in the gun, and then 5 in the one I switch out, just because the spring tension, I guess I'm hung up on that. I don't like too much tension on the springs. Okay, pros and cons. Well, let's do some pros. The sights aren't bad. You can adjust the rear sight, and for a pocket gun, I don't know if you could pick them up, the sights are not too bad, not too shabby. It does have a cartridge indicator here, which, you know, it's fairly, you could see it pretty decently. Let's see, I don't know if you could, there's not a cartridge in there, but you could see the little hole, little gap there. It does lock back on the last round. The slide hole's back. Now, only once was I shooting this and emptied a magazine, and the slide one time did not go back. Just once so far. Oh, let's see. What else? Some more pros. Well, it does fit nicely in the hand. And with the extension here on this magazine, you can get, and I have at best medium hands here. You could see, you could get these fingers, get the ring finger on it. Now with the other one, the ring finger is going to be kind of hanging off. You're not going to quite get it on there. Let's see, what else there to tell you about this? Well, here's a con. The con is this pin here, this takedown pin. A lot of people, you know, complain about that. I'll take it down for you right now. Let's see. You just pull the slide back and keep it, you know, this little lever here keeps it open. I'll take the pin. Let's see how fast I can do this. Okay, I got the pin out. I just cleaned this, so I'm not going to do a cleaning video. But, okay, release the slide, and it just comes off like so. Now, other videos show you the guide ride, the spring, the barrel's 2 3/4 inch. This is pretty basic to take out and put back in, so I won't bore you with that. So let's put it back together. Okay, the main thing, slide lock up. the main thing, I'll put my glasses on for this. I don't know if you're going to see this little barrel part here. You got to keep that pulled out. That's the only thing you got to remember. And this, now the reason I think some people complain a lot about this, I'll just give it a little twist up. Well, of course I do it a lot faster when I'm not on camera. Well, one more time. I guess it's proving me wrong. There, sorry. But it does usually take me a lot quicker to get that back in place. But the more you... I've cleaned this gun maybe 6 times since I owned it. And the more you take it apart, the more this pin gets easier and easier to manipulate. Okay, let's see, what else did I tell you about it? The trigger pull, okay, another con. Now it has a very long trigger pull. Very long trigger pull and a long reset. Now that is the biggest fault I found with the weapon. It does take some getting used to. The trigger pull, the first time I shot it I was like amazed at how long it was, and then the reset was long. So you almost, when you're training, I want to say almost like be robotic. You have to, when you pull the trigger, you pull it hard and you leave go to let it reset. You just keep on doing it. I do at the end of this video, I'll, you know, you can see me shooting it. Not that I'm any great marksman. I mean, this is just, I'm just average Joe Blow here with a gun review. I am no expert. But the trigger pull would probably be number 1 as far as the cons. You definitely have to take it out and shoot it quite a bit. Even the first 100 rounds, I wasn't still used to it, but I feel more comfortable with it now. And I believe I said in another video, I think the first 100 rounds, I took it out. It was Winchester White Box, 380, just regular rounds. I had 1 or 2 light strikes. Now, a good thing is you do have second strike capability with this. You just pull the trigger again if you have a light strike, and they did go off. So I had, I can't remember, was it 1 or 2 out of 100 light strikes? It might have been 2, and I had 1 stovepipe with the Winchester. This is when it was brand new. Took it out probably the beginning of May. So I was a little disappointed. Then within a month or so, I took 50 rounds of reloads, 9mm full metal jacket reloads, and again disappointed. The next 50 rounds, again I had 1 or 2 light strikes and 1 stovepipe that I remember. So at that point I was a little disappointed, thinking maybe I should get rid of this. Then I said, well, let me buy some good ammunition to take it out again. I got some blazer brass and shot it flawlessly the next 50 rounds. The gun shot, no problems whatsoever, and I started to get used to it by then. And then just about, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and you'll see this at the end of the video, HPR full metal jacket I purchased, and again 50 rounds, no problems, right through the gun. So I feel a little more comfortable. I do plan on taking it out again in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, I would say bare minimum you have to take it out once a month if you really want to get used to your everyday carry and, feel secure with it. So the last 100 rounds, no problems, nothing, no light strikes, nothing. So I definitely feel more comfortable. Is this the very best carry gun? No. Right now, it's my first, carry gun, really. Until April, I had handgun permits, but I'd never everyday carried before. And really the first, just to give you a minute of my thoughts on carrying, the first month or 2, I mean, it just felt very strange carrying. You go through the phase where, oh, it's going to go off in your pocket, which, especially with this trigger pull, it's not going to go off in your pocket unless you really want it to. Probably by midsummer, it started to get more, I didn't think about it as much. And at this point, it's almost like a watch here, or your glasses. It's just your tool that you take where you're going, your car keys. It's just like any other thing. I mean, of course, you realize you have it on you, although sometimes this is one of the, you know, again, one of the pros is you hardly know you're carrying it. I mean, it feels like it'll look like a wallet when you're carrying it in gym shorts. It looks like you just put your wallet in the front a pair of your gym shorts. So that part, I must admit, I like very much. So I'll just keep testing it, but as of right now, it is my carry gun, and we'll just keep working on it, and we will end the video with a little demonstration at the range. So you take care until next time. Okay, that's what we're going to be shooting today. Testing out the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. We're going to do 50 rounds of the HPR. Brought both magazines, the extended and the unextended magazine that came with the pistol. So we're just going to shoot like both magazines into the target. And I don't want to bore you with 50 rounds, and we'll let you know how the 50 rounds go, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Okay, we're at about 12 feet or so. We're going to shoot to this target. Let's see if there's any problems. Okay, first 6 went okay. Drop the magazine. Put the other magazine in. Okay, first 12 went good. We're going to check out the rest of them, and we'll let you know how we do. You want to come take a look? And I don't see no double hit. 10 and 2 probably off the target. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess you got to shoot good ammo in this gun.